stuff and overall it's really cool. Yeah. So thank you for the water. I shall drink in 1 second. You see, there's a couple of the things was meh about the show. Like, I didn't fully like how they handed the ending of Steven Universe for future. To me, that doesn't exist. Not really. I don't know. I have very mixed opinions. It's not terrible, but also it's definitely not my favorite. I just like how pretty everything is, and also Pearl. Pearl deserved a lot better. I feel for her so much. There we go. Some hand stuff. That's pretty handy, I might say. Excuse me. I'm enlarging that a little bit more. They're both supposed to be, like, reaching out for each other. I feel like I made this one a little bit. Yeah, I made both of their bodies, actually. Too far. They're supposed to be more centered, I think. Yeah. There we go. Well, that hand's kind of messed up. How do is there a way to snap this to be in the correct spot? Let's see, I want... Okay. There we go. A little bit of a... thingy. I made their wrists a little bit too skinny. Whoops. Whoops. you go. We're just trying to get the base bodies down in symmetrical. And I keep messing up on their hair. Ah. It's easier for me to draw something facing to the left than it is for me to draw something facing to the... No. It's easier for me to draw something facing towards the left than it is for me to face something towards the right. It's probably not making sense which one I'm actually drawing on, whoops. Because I'm in symmetrical mode, but I am right-handed. Symmetrical part. That looks like a butt. That's not a butt. That's definitely not being sus. Twitch, don't ban me. It was a butt. It wasn't a butt. Definitely not a butt. I wasn't being sus at all. There's no butts going on here. No ifs, ands, or buts. Making the... I just thought I heard the school near me. A bell go off. I was like, what? There should not be school going on. I mean, yes, there is school going on. Probably. Because our American school system sucks ass completely. There we go. Booty. There we go. I feel like I made the foot too wide right there. So I gotta erase that. There's a lot of erasing going on for me. And then that foot's too small. I hate drawing feet. If you commission me, please do never ask me to draw you feet. I will ban you from my server. I'm kidding. You just have to give me extra money. That's my only condition. It costs like $20 extra for me to draw feet. The liquefy wasn't working, it was just drawing. What the hell? I'd pay the- You'd pay me an extra $20 though! That was a joke! Okay, good. One. Imagine paying me extra $20 just for me to draw feet. Like, detailed feet. Like... I like actual feet. Okay, I think we have the base for their bodies done. So now we can focus on drawing like their individual things. Aside from the yeah. So now this will no longer that layer is staying assisted, but now this one won't be assisted anymore. So now we go in. Is that Steven Universe drawing? Yep, we are drawing the garnets. It's from that one screen cap where they first fuse in the movie. And so like they're meeting each other all over again. I think. I've had this reference stuck in my saves for so long, so I'm just like, screw it, we're drawing it today. This has been a very complicated process, but I'm glad to be finally doing it. I'm changing my position again. Microphone. I'm not the biggest fan of Steven Universe anymore, but it was a really big special interest to me when I was a kid. I was small. I wasn't really a kid. I was 13 when I first started watching it, I think, but I enjoyed it way too much because it was for me, it was my first. Do you know why it ended? I mean, I know about Steven Universe Future, but I've not heard anything about, like, it being forced to end. Mostly because, I thought it was because mostly, TV people. There was a gay marriage and they refused to fund it. Oh! Yeah, they do have the gay marriage in it. I live in America, so it wasn't censored for me when I watched it, but I think it's not allowed in other countries, I think. There's like certain countries where they won't allow it because of the gay marriage. I'm actually drawing the two gems that got married. Even though technically all the gems have no gender. They're all technically non-binary. They told them if they did the marriage episode they wouldn't fund it, and she said, it's my universe, I'll do it one. That's how it ended. Oh yeah, that was like the part of the final parts of the series of the original one. The marriage episode was really, really cool, though. This is no longer going to be an assisted layer, because I'm going to duplicate it, because I want to save that in case I mess up. So we can just go and erase. Erase! We don't need it anymore. I'm just giving her a fluffy dress. I think for this one, she's wearing that kind of neckline and making her have more of a shorter neckline over here for contrast. This reminds me of the song reminds me of the Blue Chorus. Season universe until the person used to watch it with passed. Oh no! But that's that. I'm so sorry about that. How am I? I'm alright. I had a bunch of technical difficulties earlier. Which was really hard to deal with, but other than that, I'm alright. We're just kind of doing some more simple kinds of style of doodles today. That looks like something. We're just making her dress as fluffy as possible. Now they use the brand for awareness and stuff. Like, bro, they like fund the Brad Marriage corporate BS. Indeed. Like, bro, it's literally they're all it's not even it like in some a lot of arguments you could argue that it wasn't even fully gay. Like they are literal space aliens. They have no gender. But it's still technically they all go by she her pronouns. Most of them do, I think. But it is still silly. Okay, I think we completed the line art. Ah, I didn't mean to merge everything. I'm leaving in a little bit of the line art. Mostly going over it, as usual. Like going into curves and making it kind of within the same color family, so it's not too distracting. I like trying to make it more of a similar color. Yeah, like that. So then, when I go in again with a eraser, we get used to the new silhouette of the new line art. Art kind of gets repetitive, but at the same time, I love that you can just go infinite with it. Like, you just keep changing. Now you can barely see the line art now, but to me it's like tricking my brain into thinking it's still there. I mean the oops, didn't mean to fully get rid of that yet. There we go. Now let me make that a multiplier layer. So when I go in, the colors, it'll be swagalicious. Oh, we can just go in and mess with the stuff this way. Yeah, Steven Universe was like my first seeing like gay representation and stuff, and like having it be positive representation. And like it's not entirely the best representation, but also I was really happy that it was there to be a little bit of a pioneer. And that kind of thing. And I remember like watching all of the episodes, like when they came out one by one, like waiting for that. Like I was there for so many of the hiatuses, and the fandom was really used to be so whack too. They were just going hiatus for a while. My favorite part of the marriage is that Ruby wore this dress and Sapphire wore the tux. Oh yeah, I loved that part too. It was so cute. That was another big part of Rebecca Sugar kind of saying fuck you, because with certain lesbians, people still try to make lesbians into kind of like a butch and a femme together. So some people still subconsciously try to make it straight looking. So people would try and make Ruby and Sapphire be have Ruby be the quote-unquote butch and have Sapphire be the femme, and then claim that Ruby was really a boy and Sapphire was the girl to make it straight. And so that was like another big part of Rebecca Sugar saying fuck you, basically, to the homophobes that would still try to categorize Ruby and Sapphire. So they made the one that's normally more masculine wear the pretty dress, and made Miss Sapphire wear the tux. And I was really, really happy about that. It was such a cute episode. I actually have a drawing I did of Garnet in the dress tuxedo thing mix, which I thought was so cute that when they fused together, it became like a whole mix thing. And I was like, yo, non-binary goals, because if/when I ever get married, one of my ideas for my wedding outfit will, I kind of wanted it to be kind of like a mix of like masculine and feminine. Like I would I'm not really too sure what I would actually wear, but I really like the idea of having like a combination of a dress and a tux, because I'm non-binary. I just think it's cute. but also it just depends on what I like. Because it depends on what I'm feeling like. Because I absolutely love dresses. Like, one thing with some people, talking to non-binary people, is that they expect us to be completely androgynous, and that's definitely not the case. Like, I still love being feminine sometimes, and they try to make non-binary into a binary, and it's like, I just want to exist in my own way and have fun with who I am. That's supposed to be a little bit darker. I don't want this to be in the same hue. Yeah, I accidentally made that in the same hue. Whoops. There we go. Less saturated.
God damn, Jimmy. That's some serious gourmet shit. Vincent would have been satisfied with some freeze-dried Taster's Choice, right?
I'm trying to mix these colors together because I want a good mix. Sometimes I end up using more traditional methods. And I'm trying to blend it until I get the color I want. Okay, so I like that. But it's not fully different. Not gonna lie, the Garnet and Steven confusion was kind of a disappointment. What's the one? What was their name? I forgot what their name was. I thought they were pretty cool. They could have been Sunstone. Yeah, Sunstone. They could have been a little bit better, but also I kind of liked them. It was kind of like a it was just kind of like fun and stuff. Also, I wish that they like the hinting of Rose and stuff being you know, the diamond. Oh yeah, this channel is not fully spoiler free, I would just like to say, so if you have not seen Steven Universe, I recommend you leave. I mean, you can stay if you, like, do not care about spoilers, but also, I don't want to, like, accidentally say a spoiler and have people get mad at me. Obsidian was my favorite. Obsidian was so badass. I loved them. And when they showed, Obsidian, I was like, oh shit! That is the gem, that is the temple. Like, it was so cool to, like, finally see that and, like, have been wondering for so long about the temple gem. And then finally getting to see it and being like, oh, that's the thing. I just realized this is the color that was supposed to be her pants. Shorts, I mean. Yes, Obsidian was very, very swag. I think this will be the hair. Yeah. Funny thing is, if you look on Obsidian's hand on their fingers of Steven's clothes. In the temple or like in the actual show? I didn't, if it was in the actual show, I didn't even notice that. I need to look back at that again. Why are there sirens going off? On the actual Obsidian Fusion, if you pause it just right, you can see Steven's clothes on the fingers. Oh, that's so cool! That's very swag-delicious. Shh, Linktree. Thank you, Nightbot. Very cool. Putting some more texture into these characters. Ooh, pretty. Thank you. I could talk Steven Universe all day long. Same. It's really, really cool. I used to like watch it all the time and enjoy it a lot. I kind of lost interest after a while because, like, I mean, I do recognize that, I feel like Steven shouldn't have fully forgiven the diamonds because they're, like, literal genocide people, but, like, I kind of, like, fell out of liking Steven Universe because that's one person I know, like, was like, ooh, Steven Universe bad. I'm like, yeah, you're a little bit right. And I was just, like, completely not watching it. That happens to me a lot sometimes, where, like, if I'm friends with someone, and then, like, I try to, like, mold myself after them way too much, and I definitely should not do that. That's a very big problem. We are mixing the colors. It was good at the beginning. The end kind of made me feel weird. Steven, you made mental health and trying to control. Yeah, and then they just solve it with a hug. They just quote unquote solve it with a hug. Like, no, that's not, definitely not how that works. Unfortunately, yes, hugs do help sometimes, but that's not the solution to everything, and I feel like some people could be trying to take that way out of context and, like, trying to actually solve everything that way. It's like, no. Some people just cannot be solved with just a simple hug. I mean, it depends on the situation. Sometimes it's, like, a big thing, but sometimes people, like, confuse a hug for something else, and it's like, I felt so bad for Steven, like, going through all that stuff, and also a lot of people lost interest in Steven. Yeah, that felt really out of pocket. Like, he is still barely an adult, and Connie is a few years younger than him still, so that felt really weird. I felt like that should have been saved for, like, some other time. Definitely some other time. But it was just kind of, like, super sudden, and then I was like, that feels really weird. And then he got really upset about that. Hello, Zans! You got the sonic wave. Hell yeah. That is a very swag emote. We are discussing Steven Universe. Yeah, that whole part felt really weird to me, where he was just like, okay, I propose now, and it's like, it really just depends on the couple, like, yo, Kermit out here, his hand out here, awesome. I'm changing positions again. It really depends on the couple, I think. It depends on, like, what's going on. But if you just, like, expect your partner to say yes, and especially when they're underage, like, that's, I mean, it just felt, the whole thing felt really weird and forced. And oh yeah, I also tried to forward Sadie and Lars together, and made a lot of people. Yeah, that was also really weird. I know, like, a bunch of people shipped them, and at first, like, I was kind of upset that Sadie and Lars didn't end up together, but also, like, I remember, I was like, oh yeah, that really wasn't the most healthy relationship ever. Like, it's definitely not one that should be glorified.
And then she kept holding my hand.
And I was like, hell yeah, Sadie gets a new partner. Swag.
And I let go of my hand and ran into like fucking recess. And I was like, yo.
Don't know. This to be. Yeah, the whole ending of the show, I wish was kind of done a little better, but I'm also like not too sure what they could have done. Like, I know they were trying to show like how much trauma Steven had gone through and how much it was affecting him. I just, it could have been solved in so much better ways than just, oh, hug time. Like, no, that's not how that works. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, guys. In fact, he almost killed his friends multiple times. After one hug, they just sent him off to college. I see lawsuits in the future. That is true. That Steven commits crimes. Like, they're just like, yep, alright. Go to college. It's fine. Everything is changing. Like, it was just so blah. Like, that's not how it works in real life. I'm sorry, buddy. The stress really impacts his ability, and they just sent him the most stressful place there is. Yeah, that is true. School and college, I've heard it can be really, really stressful. Oh, thank you so much for following, Coat Tardies. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the follow. Very stressful. I was kind of... This looks awesome so far. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. I could be going with the fill tool, but I'm like, no. I like coloring in things by hand. So I just make this harder on myself than it has to be. But thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Whoops. Layers that we will merge together later. See, already merged. Okay, now we can make this a little bit more saturated and then change the hue. I'm like just talking like I know what I'm talking about. I really don't. I mean, yes, but also no. Now the dress is floofy. And I think we want this one to be the shade of her hair. There we go. We have a note till our day. I think I was talking about college and stuff. I'm still finishing up my senior year of high school, so I'm not too sure what my career, hi! my career path is kinda, streaming mostly, because, I could be doing online Zoom classes, but also, it's very stressful on me, and so I could be going to college, but also I have nothing. And I'm not smart enough to get a scholarship, so, chronic pain is a bitch. But that's just how it be. I think we're just kind of going with the flow of things and seeing what's going on. Sorry for the depressing bit. I don't know. I try to be honest. Okay. Now I got that sorted. We got the base colors all fully sorted out, finally. We can go in with the cool background stuff. just a little bit of background. Just a little bit. Wow, that kind of made my echo go blue. And then we want to add pink, blue, pink, blue. I'm going with Gaussian blur. Oop. Look at that gradient. I feel like we needed to go a little bit more in. Is that a phrase? More in? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to go in a regular Gaussian workout. Shit. What is a word? Ah! Why is it doing? It does that sometimes. Attempt to do it, but don't actually do it. There you go. No! It causes this weird glitch where it just causes white lines sometimes on the screen. I'm like, why? Why must you do this to me? Bah. Okay, there we go. A little bit of that kind of blur. Not the smoothest. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. I can't go that deep. Why was I trying to do that? Wow. Hashtag I'm 15 and this is deep. Yeah, that definitely doesn't work. It would have been a lot better off if I just made that an area and then went in with the pink there and then went in with the Gaussian blur. I'm like, oh no, whatever shall I do? And then I figure out what the hell I was supposed to do. Wow, innovation. Did you say senior in high school? Yes, I did. I am a young one. I feel like a lot of people. I am 18 years old. So like I'm kind of a new adult. I messed that up. Paint stroke. So you're a class of 2021 as well? Yes, I am. This do be my graduating year. Pretty cool, I guess. Didn't expect I'd make it over here, but what do you know? I did make it. I thought we go in from like an oil brush or oil. Yeah, with a fake oil paintbrush. You're the first person I met on Twitch that's the same year as me. Hell yeah. That is swag. My birthday was on March 14th. Which is really cool. It is a swag day, I suppose. Oh, I wanted to go with airbrush. Happy late birthday, thank you. Ah! When I accidentally drop my pen. Not drop it, but move it to the wrong spot. I started doing Twitch in February. Oh, I didn't call some of my Siri. What the hell? My phone was like, yo, Siri? What up? I think we want to go into some little flicks. Make it sparkly. Oops. Do some splatter. That looks wrong. Not entirely, actually. I don't really have the special brush that appears in the background where it makes it look like there's like hexagons and stuff. So I'm going with another ad. I think we might actually, let's see, what do I have an abstract? I have a hexavector. Not fully accurate. It doesn't fill the inside of it, it's like only it just goes super white, what the hell? This brush is confusing. Oh, polygons. Hey, whatever the hell this is. Or it just makes everything weird. Driven snow. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, cubes. Plus 5, 345. Yeah. I forgot to update my actual thing. I mean, I did update before streaming, but then someone unfollowed when I was... no, someone followed when I was having technical difficulties. So I was like, I can't... and it didn't upgrade. It didn't update. So I was like, oh boy, water time. A drink of water. Thank you. I think we'll add a little bit bouquet. And luminance. And then add a little bit of chromatic aberration to this place. And then make that a little bit. Okay, there we go. And then I think I want to recolor some of the line art. Don't know if the music's glitching out for you guys. Sometimes I need to like readjust words. Yeah, I like that. Making the line art not completely black. Looks nice, thank you. I like making everything a little bit, I don't like the full black dark line art sometimes. It's pretty in the right context, but for me personally, to me it works better when it's, what's it called? I don't know. Oh, I didn't mean to make that. Oh, I thought actually that looks really pretty. What the hell? Duplicating that. Bring it back to normal. How do I want to duplicate that, and then I guess select everything on that, and then I guess invert, and then move all of that away, and then just not that. Yeah, that looks really pretty. I love that actually. Wow, when something that goes wrong actually ends up turning nice. I think maybe I'll make like a clipping mask and then go in with the airbrush and go in with the pink. Oh, that gives it such a nice feel. Atmospheric even. Yo, we out here with the classical music.
I'm falling and I can't turn back.
Does we have Discord? Yes. We have a Discord for I have a Discord server. Let me do, I'll do exclamation point Discord. Whoop. I almost typed in Discord. That's a completely different website meant for other things. That is the link to joining my Discord server. I have a lot of cool stuff there. It's very swag there. I kind of like leaving this as more of like a flat piece, maybe. Right after I said that, my Nightbot was like, join the Discord server again. Do it. That's a joke. You have to. I'm just laughing that Nightbot was like, yo, we promoting my Discord? Okay, time to go back in with the detail. Okay. Do a bunch of multiplying and shading and stuff, because not shading. Just going in, yo, blush, go burr. Flipping mask, of course. I just realized her hand's supposed to be lighter. Right here. There we go. Then we gotta go in with the oil paintbrush and start doing a bunch of floof with their hair. Gotta go, I catch you later. Oh, thank you so much for joining while you did. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day or night or whatever time it is where you are. Have a good one. Oh, I just realized it shaded the wrong way completely. I just chillin' and vibing. Hell yeah, Zans. That is what this stream is for. Chillin' and vibing. Same. Yeah. It was all fun times. So the shading is supposed to go up from here. So that means all the light is currently going downwards. I'm not as good with this sort of lighting. Sorry about that. But this is kind of like a study in a way. Because I'm trying something I don't normally do. Which is the point of it being a chill stream, is we're just kind of experimenting things and stuff. Yeah, I like that a lot better. A soft fluffy cloud there. Oh, I meant to go in some blush on her too. As y'all know, I always gotta add blush. It's just not an iris piece without it. It just isn't. Okay. I'm changing positions again. definitely add more proof to Ruby's hair. Maybe I should into the lights. I don't think that one fully makes sense. Oh, art doesn't fully have to make sense. I'm just my inner art student brain. I'm just like everything must make sense, or else it is not good art. And it's like, I mean, I'm not harping on other people's art. I'm just saying like with my own art, because I'm my own worst critic of myself. Oh, this is ethereal. Wow. I feel like there's something missing in a way. That's noise. Yeah! Noise makes everything better. Maybe some Gaussian blur. Well, I try adding noise to the end, but I'm like, noise fixes everything. Maybe a little bit of Gaussian blur. Yeah. Like it's gotta look like a like an anime thing. Oh, I just really like doing special effects and stuff because I like trying to make things pop. Slow lighting. You gotta make it lighter under the skirt to show that it's a little bit lighter. And there's also glowing coming from the gem as well, so then I gotta get a little bit of reflected light. Just an eensy bit. Not too much. I'll get a little bit of stuff from the hair. Their hair is supposed to be super floofy. There we go. I think maybe we'll make them a little bit darker than the background. Just a little bit. We're just gonna add a small little gradient. Yeah, like that. get to them specifically. Yeah. Small gradient. And then go in with the Gaussian blur again. That's so nice. Ah! A little bit of the refracted light. Maybe. Just maybe. I like that. Okay. I think this is pretty much done. Oh no, I messed that up. No! Okay, no I didn't. That looks so pretty. Ah! Thank you! I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Alright, I'm gonna put my signature on here. Oh wait, forgot to put in the, oh man, the OMG, I love it. Ah, thank you! I really appreciate it. As usual, I wanted to go in with my, halftones a little bit. Just a bit. I'm thinking maybe instead of doing it with full color, we'll just go in and instead of newspaper, we'll go with a tiny bit full color. And a little bit of textures to our clothes, like I like to do. And to the hair. Yeah, I like that. That's very poggers, I think. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I can put in my signature. All the shit I do and like sharing it and stuff. Yeah. It's pretty cool, I think. Oops. I don't like having my signature take up too much of the screen. I want it to be kind of hidden, but at the same time, I want people to know that this was the year I made it and stuff. Oh, I gotta change the, get rid of the drawing guide. There we go. Yay! We're done!